Maybe it's the way that we feel. Everything around us unreal. Spin around and round, yes, we found melodies inside us collide. Now we're trying, unwinding, our dreams are taking flight. Reminding we're flying, we barely touch the sky. We're playing and tempting, so ready to ignite. Oblivion tastes so fine. Now we're trying, unwinding, our dreams are taking flight. Reminding we're flying, we barely touch the sky. We're playing and tempting, so ready to ignite. Oblivion tastes so fine. Maybe it's the way that we feel. Everything around us unreal. Spin around and round, yes, we found melodies inside us collide. Now we're trying, unwinding, our dreams are taking flight. Reminding we're flying, we barely touch the sky. We're playing and tempting, so ready to ignite. Oblivion tastes so fine. Tastes so fine. You can't wait to be remembered, just like the kids before. Take me to the promised land, is what you said I'd get. Is what you said I'd get. I don't care if you forget me, I just want there to be more. You can't wait to be remembered, just like the kids before. Take me to the promised land, is what you said I'd get. Is what you said I'd get. I don't care if you forget me, I just want there to be more. You can't wait to be remembered, just like the kids before. Take me to the promised land, is what you said I'd get. It's what you said I'd get.
Whoo, I hope you guys were ready for the wait. I know I was. I'm ready for some fun. Let's do this.
Distance nerding.
Ladies and gentlemen, new time, new this. I don't know. It's new. Everything is new. It's a new day.
New day, new time. Who dis?
New day, new time. Who dis? But not, the New Day for all my wrestling fans out there. I wish,
Right.
the day that I can have Xavier Woods on our show, I'd be pretty happy with that. He's pretty nerdy, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Amari? Shout outs to my technically my second cousin. It's my cousin's son.
Nice.
How are we doing? Squints, sir, my friend. How are you, my man?
Good. It's been a crazy week, but I have the rest of the week off, so
Gotcha, man.
I'm
It's
feeling good.
a little bit nuts around here, man. Our schedule keeps changing and whatnot. It's really more so because we got to accommodate for the fact that one of our co-hosts has 3 kids and they're going to school and all that kind of stuff. But
Right.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. We're all happy right here.
Getting it done.
Exactly, man. And we're now here doing some distance nerding. We're doing the build on a new day. I got excited because we weren't supposed to do the build at all this week, and now I'm going to be building some Batwing, and I don't feel completely robbed of my building ability for once.
Right.
Yeah. Now we got a guest on, and I mean, he's normally, he's co-hosted on the show a couple of times, but I want to give him the guest treatment again. It's been a little while since he's had the guest treatment, and it's great. It's mostly because it's not who he normally is, because he is now a hero, a rock star, and honestly, the dude who made me cry the most during Stranger Things, mostly because when they were asking him, Blondie, you don't have any real music, and he pulls up Slayer and is like, this is real music. That right there solidifies that he's the best character in that show.
Right.
Metalhead to the core. Right. You all know him. I know everybody loves him. He is the man that keeps us up to date and floods our Distance Nerdington post stream in a way that we want him to. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on Eddie Munson. I'm sorry, not Eddie Munson. It is our good friend Cam the DM. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, I just got over being sick last week, so I might still be a little groggy, but I'm feeling better.
It's all good. Look at this new cosplay you got going on, man. I'm loving this. Hellfire Club. He's got the jean jacket going on. He's got the necklace, long hair. Look at that, man.
And the leather jacket.
Yeah, this man is Eddie Munson.
Yes, to the T.
Look at this. Hold on. Everybody out, nerds in the viewing land. Look at this. Just look at this beautiful. This is what you get when you hang out with people in Idaho. All right, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do a couple of our, corporate shout outs, I guess is what we're gonna call it here, because
our money shout out,
like who the people who pay us, right? By people who
get paid.
I was gonna say, by people who pay us, I mean they don't give us any money. They just they kind of just put us on their page every now and then. So I guess it pays in a way with
for
more
views.
Exactly, with more viewers, right? What's up, Tyler? How you doing, man? So that all being said, we have to talk about this right off the bat, right on the beginning. Right here, go real soft. Mainly because, ladies and gentlemen, this stream is brought to you by a wonderful product called Poddex. Yeah. Hold on. My phone's not in front of me. I was gonna do my little burr, but I don't have it in front of me. So, ladies and gentlemen, Pod decks. Pod decks are a unique interview question and episode starting prompt in the palm of your hand. So whether you are a new podcaster or an existing broadcaster looking to grow your audience and get more engagement, you're going to want to check out poddecks.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all you got to do is go to www.poddecks.com and use the code nerding10 to get 10% off of your order. You can get all kinds of stuff on Poddecks. Matter of fact, just so you guys see it right here, right? I'm going to take this off the screen for a second. I'm rocking a Poddex shirt right now. This is a Poddex shirt, right? Podcaster. It looks like Supreme. You know, it is awesome. And I love Poddex, and I love the things that they have all over the place. You know, all their products. Just, you know, their merch is cool, but the pod decks themselves are awesome. If you want to be the life of the party or your next corporate retreat, you want to be the one doing all the icebreakers, and you know everybody looks at you like you're the cool guy, you got to get you some pod decks. Now, you may be wondering, Phil, how do you have all this constant energy all the time, especially after I work a 12-hour day climbing, you know, like ladders and installing, you know, security systems and cameras and smart home stuff, and you know, I'm carrying all kinds of stuff. Well, I'll tell you why I have all this energy, ladies and gentlemen. It's because Young Phil is brought to you by Dubby. Dubby is an emerging brand of energy drinks created to help focus, concentration, reaction time with no jitters or crash. Dubby contains no maltodextrin, no sugars, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. Want to find out more about Dubby? All you got to do is go to dubby.gg and use the code nerding10 to get 10% off your order. There are six delicious flavors. You got the Passion Joy tea. You got that Beach and Peach. You got that Dub Sludge, the Dragonade, and you got that Galaxy Grenade. And the newest flavor, Monkey Business, which is not an energy flavor, but a hydration flavor that tastes like a strawberry banana smoothie. I cannot wait to get my tub because I haven't ordered it yet, but I need it. But ladies and gentlemen, 10% off, and you got all the shakers and everything you could want. 10% off your order if you use the code nerding10 when you check out on Dubby. So that all being said, it is time for me to make some Dubby, right? Gents, I'm going to let you guys choose my flavors. So choose two of those flavors that I just mentioned besides Monkey Business.
Monkey Business.
Yeah, well, I don't have that.
Beach and Peach.
Okay, so we're going to go Beach and Peach. Let's find the Beach and Peach here.
Let's go with some dragon.
Oh, we're doing Beach and Peach and Dragonade?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. That's what I did on Tuesday, and it was.
Did?
It was a really good combination, so I do not mind doing that again.
Well, for those who missed it.
So here we go, Dragonade right there. I'm gonna go get this one scoop here.
Right, now wait, do you have the fizzy water?
I do have the fizzy water. I did make sure I grabbed the fizzy water. Actually, right before we started, I ran to the kitchen and grabbed a glass. So
what is the same bat channel, different bat time?
That's exactly what it is.
Yes.
Same bat channel, different bat time. And why? Because I explained why. But now, taking the place of Mondays, I'm going to be doing consistent game streams. And right now.
And where can we find that, Phil?
Oh, on Twitch only. It's only on Twitch, on our Distance Nerding Twitch channel. But I started playing Cyberpunk 2077 on this Monday. And dude, it's so good. It's such a good game.
I had a chance to watch a little bit of the stream on Monday. It looks really awesome.
Dude, the graphics are really good. I mean, it lives up to the, you know, all the hype that it had for all the graphics, given that it took them a year to fix it on consoles.
Well, and with the new or the update that was announced, is that live now or
no? That's not going to be until 2023. So they just announced that.
Yeah, I think Keanu still has to record all his stuff.
Right. Well, I guess he said he already started recording it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, the big announcement was that Keanu Reeves is coming back for it. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up here.
I'm going to say I am slacking on Disney Plus Day stuff.
I have not started watching anything on Disney Plus Day, but mainly because I've been working all day and I literally just got off of work and came straight home to do this. As soon as we're done with all this, I'm knocking out all that Disney Plus goodness.
I've watched She-Hulk, the Obi-Wan making of, and the Simpsons short that they added.
Oh, how was that Simpsons short? I heard
I enjoyed it. I pick and choose them. They did get Tom Hiddleston back.
I heard that.
Loki makes a brief appearance in it.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's fix this.
But I've otherwise been out with my friend because it was her birthday today.
Okay, gotcha.
So.
I'm waiting for midnight to hit so that I can see the new season of Cobra Kai.
Yes,
that's gonna be awesome too, man. That's another thing that I've been excited for is this new season of Cobra Kai.
Same. And for all those who don't know, Operation London Bridge is an infect.
Yeah, Operation.
And if you don't know what that means, the Queen has died.
Sad day, because the Queen died. But I mean, she also was 96, so kind of.
Yeah, and she wasn't doing too well.
Yeah, she's been sick for like the last 2 days, right?
Well, just mobility for like the past few months.
Right.
For her.
So yeah.
How many more bags are we looking at, Phil?
There's 13 total. I'm on bag 5.
Bag 5, okay.
But no, yeah, I mean, rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth, right?
Yeah.
It's I don't want to say it's a long time coming because that seems insensitive, but it's just we knew it was coming.
Yeah, no, I literally was on TikTok just before this, and I came across a video of Patrick Stewart like at the Star Trek Day, giving his thoughts about it.
Right, today's Star Trek Day too.
Yeah,
I forgot. I forgot that whole thing was happening.
Because Disney's just like everything's happening this weekend.
Yeah, well, like Disney takes over everything every weekend that they do anything. Like I've been excited in anticipation for Disney Plus Day, not remembering that today was also Star Trek Day.
Yeah, yeah. Darren posted something about it.
We all know Darren loves his Trek.
Yes,
because he does a lot of Trek posting during the streams.
So, what news should I start with?
Oh man, okay. So I know you mentioned that you had some Funko news, man.
Yes,
I'm actually really excited about the Funko news that you have.
So, did you look at everything that dropped for New York Comic Con?
I did not.
No.
Oh man, there's a bunch. Yeah, they got a bunch just strung out, but like key favorites of mine, they're coming out with Anakin from Attack of the Clones.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Does he come? I gotta ask the question, right? Does he come with like a little bubble above his head that says sand?
No, I wish. But he has the 2 lightsabers.
So coarse and gets everywhere. I'm sorry. I'm gonna forever. I don't care how well of a job he did in Obi-Wan. I'm going to forever make fun of him for that.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Those lines.
And then here's a Disney throwback. They're releasing a Professor Owl Funko.
Oh, from
all the Disney sing-alongs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because they're doing all the Disney sing-alongs right now. Like they're redoing that entire thing on Disney Plus. So it makes sense that they're. I mean, that he's not in it, but I mean, like it makes sense for them to do that.
They finally have a Roger Rabbit coming out, and he has kisses all over him.
Please.
Another one that I'm looking forward to is they've got Smee with Skull Rock.
Oh, Shmi from
Peter Pan.
Yeah.
They have a Free Guy pop coming out.
Oh my god, what kind of pop is that going to be?
Right?
This guy right
It's
here.
basically Ryan Reynolds with a cup of coffee.
No, it's him with glasses.
Oh, okay, so he's wearing the glasses.
No, he's holding them. I wish they were on his face, but he's holding them.
Still got to drop more pieces than that. Well, I guess I'll find out here in a second.
Here's one I thought was really interesting. Is they've got the Statue of Liberty holding Captain America's shield from No Way Home.
From No Way Home. They made a pop of that?
Yes.
Thanks.
And then we mentioned you guys mentioned this on the download, but there's the really cool Nick Fury for Secret Invasion.
Right. There's so the reason we like brought that up is because there's been a whole bunch of like Funko spoilers about Secret Invasion.
Okay.
So like, you know, we brought that up just because they've been talking about these spoilers that have been happening.
Yeah. There's this I'm happy this is finally a thing. Emperor Joker. Like with the crown, the Harley Quinn scepter.
Emperor Joker. Is that from what was the Japanese one?
No, not that one. This is like they made a comic called Emperor Joker.
Oh. God, I missed that one.
That the one you're thinking is Batman Ninja.
Yeah.
I wish they would make Funkos for that.
Which
they might have already.
I think they did. They have already. But like, you know, speaking of comic books, man, I'll wait until you're done with the Funko news.
Okay. They finally made Steve from Blue's Clues with the notepad.
That's awesome.
They're continuing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Power Ranger crossover of finally releasing Michelangelo and Raphael.
Okay. And my news has to do with Ninja Turtles too, so.
And then here's the one I really love that they did. They are releasing a 2-pack of Vecna. So it is Stranger Things Vecna and D&D Vecna as a 2-pack.
Oh, nice. So you actually get to see what Vecna looks like the actual Vecna.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like the difference, because I mean, you know, they name these characters after D&D characters, but they're nothing like the actual D&D characters.
Right. No.
You know, when you look at like especially like the models, like when you get the mini models, like, you know, I'm sure people were like, especially like, you know, these Gen Z kids that are like super into Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Realize that, you know, like the characters from D&D are completely different than the ones that they see in the show.
They are.
Yeah.
And then this one isn't a New York Comic-Con one, but yesterday they released a Wong coming out of a portal.
Oh, nice.
Prior to this week's episode.
Nice.
And that's all the Funko news I have.
We are excited. I'm excited, like specifically for all this stuff, man. I mean, just that's all fun stuff.
Also, it is Gaten Matarazzo's 20th birthday, so happy birthday, Dustin.
God, is he 20 already?
He is 20. Yeah, they're all up there.
They're old now, man.
They are. That's why they had to do a little bit of a time jump
for the next season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
God, it's Gaten Matarazzo's birthday already? Or 20th birthday already?
Yes.
Now I feel old. I've felt old for a long time, but now I feel really old now.
So Phil, what were we gonna say about comic books?
So a good friend of ours, actually out of Oregon, Travis Knott, he owns a comic book shop up up that way. He got me the first 4 issues of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin.
Okay.
First editions.
Oh.
And I would go get them and show you guys on screen. They're like just out of reach.
Oh no.
But dude, I'm so juiced, and I'm not gonna open these ones just because like he cardboarded them and he bagged them for me.
Yeah.
I know. I think it was like
there's 5 though in the series, correct?
There's 5 in the series, and he couldn't get me a first run of the 5th one. But he said he's gonna look out for it for me. But I'm gonna get the Amazon has the graphic novel for $20 with all 5 issues in one book.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I'm gonna get that to read. But I've got the original runs of the first of the Last Ronin.
Are you gonna get them graded?
Oh, I absolutely am gonna get those graded.
Good.
Yes, especially because they're first runs. It's I would be an idiot not to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So Emmys coming up on the 12th.
The Emmys.
The Emmys are coming up on the 12th. We already have some out for some of the things, and Stranger Things did win Best Prosthetics, and I'm thrilled.
As they should have, because I mean,
yeah, since Jamie sat in the chair for 8 hours.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then 2 of the others were for sound mixing of some sort. I forget exactly. And then there was another one or 2. Because, they don't want to, just like the Tonys, Oscars, or what have you for awards, they release the minor, lesser ones well ahead of the actual award show.
Right.
Otherwise, it'd go on for like 5 hours.
Right. Well, no, that's well deserved. I mean, they God, the prosthetics in that show are amazing.
Yes. So, Phil, did you see the new Lego set I posted?
Which one?
The Black Panther one.
Oh no, I didn't see that. I have not been in like paying attention to anything all day. Just I've been working, so it's like
I think I posted it like a few days ago.
Oh God, did I really miss that then?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I must have missed
that. No, it's totally fine. So it is a bust of Black Panther with his hands doing the good old Wakanda for pose.
Yeah.
It is coming October 1st. It is going to retail for $349.99.
Jesus, dude, that thing must be huge.
Yeah, it's gonna be freaking.
It is the height is 19 inches and the width is 16.
Oh wow,
big. It is 2,961 pieces.
Oh man, I need that, and I should be already adding that to my my wish list. Guys, I know the wedding is over, but I'm still accepting gifts.
Marvel announced today their booth schedule for D23.
Oh, okay.
So we've got Friday, tomorrow. We have Thor: Love and Thunder at 11 a.m. Then we got WandaVision visual effects presentation at 1 p.m. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness at 2. Find the Variant Game at 3:30. Marvel Studios Trivia at 5.
Okay.
And I don't know what all is going to be live streamed for this. That's up in the air because there's going to be like 20 live streams going over the next 3 days
Right.
from Disney, Marvel, and whatnot. We've got Saturday, the 10th. We got Ms. Marvel plus She-Hulk at 11 a.m. So the series.
Mhm.
Then we got Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Sizzle, and Q&A at 1.
Ooh.
And then we've got Ms. Marvel filmmaker presentation at 2:30, and then the variant game and Marvel Studios for filler stuff. And then Sunday, Marvel Studio archives and costume reveal at 9:30 a.m.
Ooh.
Hoping to see some new Loki stuff and other stuff of the future projects. There will be a Moon Knight presentation at 11, an unscripted content presentation at 1:30.
Okay. Hopefully we get some updates on whether we're gonna get some new what you call it. God damn it. Whether we are getting some new Moon Knight stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that did win an Emmy for something. I forget what it is. And then the costumes displayed throughout the weekend. We've got Moon Knight, Scarlet Scarab, Mr. Knight, Doctor Strange, America Chavez, Wong, Ms. Marvel, Thor, the Mighty Thor, Tooth Gnasher, and Tooth Grinder.
Ooh.
Ant-Man, the Wasp, Wanda, and Agatha.
Okay.
All right.
I see you, Marvel. All right.
Right? Here's also something I saw today, Marvel related.
Okay.
Here's just the title. I haven't actually had time to read the article yet. Avengers Secret Wars. Stranger Things star Joseph Quinn.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Reportedly beats Tom Cruise as top contender to replace Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man.
I saw that. I saw that.
Dude, would love to see it happen.
He is just getting all the good roles right now, man.
He is. I mean, even if he doesn't come in as Iron Man, I would love to see him do some part in the MCU.
My only thing is like, it's like, does he pull off Robert Downey Jr.?
Right. Yeah. I think he would pull it off better than Tom Cruise.
Oh, see, but the idea with the Tom Cruise thing was more that
superior Iron Man.
That he would be superior Iron Man.
Yeah,
he'd be a different version of Iron Man.
Okay.
There was somebody else too. There's somebody that like I saw a picture of him and I was like, oh my god, he looks dead on Robert Downey Jr. But I'm trying to remember who it was.
You know who I think would be also a good contender?
Who?
Johnny Depp
as Iron Man.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I can
just bring back his.
I love Johnny Depp, but I like he wouldn't be my first pick for Iron.
And then we have Jodie Comer becomes title contender for Sue Storm in Fantastic Four.
Yeah, the rumor is that it's not. And we were talking about this on Tuesday. That John Krasinski may not be Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's like, I don't know if I agree with that. I think he was a good Mr. Fantastic, and they should keep rolling with that. But
right.
If they don't want to do that, that's on them.
Yeah.
Who would you put in his place?
Oh,
like over John Krasinski?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I've seen a couple other names pop up.
You know,
Yeah.
I think that would be a good role for Joseph Quinn. Maybe Human Torch
Human Torch might be cool.
for him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was thinking about this a few days ago. I think it would be funny if they have when they bring Deadpool in to the MCU. How he mentioned, you know, I know it was a diss at DC about the animated suit, but you got to consider like half the suits of Marvel are computer generated.
Right.
So I think it would be funny if he brought that joke full circle and like dissed at both Marvel and DC. You know, like with the line of, "Why are you guys trying to copy DC?" You know, with the CGI stuff.
I'm pulling for there's been this theory online of Wade showing up and the way that they explain the X-Men into the MCU is just Wade clicking and dragging stuff from a Fox folder over to an MCU folder.
What would be even funnier is afterwards he takes Fox and then hovers over the trash can and then decides to put it in Disney.
See, that would be pretty funny too.
So he drags all the X-Men stuff over, and then he clicks on Fox, and then he starts to drag it just towards recycle, and then changes and puts it in Disney.
Or as he's doing it, Colossus walks in and she's like, "Wait, what are you doing?" Like,
yes,
in there by accident, he goes, "Damn it!"
yes. So over this past weekend, we had I forget what film festival it is out in London, but Brendan Fraser.
Oh, I saw that.
Man, we haven't heard from in a while because he got blacklisted.
Did he get blacklisted?
He did.
I didn't know that because I know he was he was already playing Robot Man.
Oh, well, I heard it, but I'm not entirely sure that he got blacklisted.
Yeah, he's been playing Robot Man on Doom Patrol.
Oh, okay.
And that's like the role that like brought him back that everybody's like been saying is like, oh yeah, this is amazing. He's so good, and I don't know why he left.
Right. Excuse me. But he has a new movie coming out December 9th called The Whale.
The Whale.
And it has actually has Sadie Sink in it. So another Stranger Things person kind of making their career. At that film festival, he got a 6-minute standing ovation.
I saw that.
Which he deserves.
He cried.
He did. The TikTok video I watched of it, you could see it. Man, I'm just glad he's back.
Yeah, I mean, again, the role that he played in or the role that he plays in Doom Patrol is pretty great, man. He's Robot Man is like easily one of the best characters in that show.
Yeah, no, it's currently on my watch list. I'm trying to get through Harley Quinn first. This season of Harley Quinn first before I start Doom Patrol.
Yeah, Doom Patrol is great, man. It's one of those shows where once you start watching it, you're gonna be like, damn, I should have started watching this sooner.
Alrighty, I gotta take the leather jacket off.
A little warm.
Oh yeah, I mean today it ended our heat wave, but it's still 80 degrees outside.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, and I was thinking about this earlier, and I didn't.
96 here today.
I was gonna say, what's the temperatures in your respective areas that you guys are in today?
Currently, it is 81 according to the computer.
All right, what was your high?
88 today.
Okay.
96 was the high today.
Okay.
But we just set a record here in Idaho of having 27 days over 100 degrees over the summer.
You guys want to know what the temperature is right now in California? 109.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I
Well,
don't miss that weather.
Didn't you post the other day? It was like 118.
It was 100 and it was 128. Where I was at.
Okay.
And today's high was 115.
Jeez.
That's what I've had to deal with. It's what I've had to deal with for the last, like week. And it's supposedly so tomorrow is another 110 degree day. And then Saturday it's supposed to go down to 93. Sunday it's supposed to be 88.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
we're ending our hot streak tomorrow too. It's supposed to be in the 70s tomorrow.
Yeah, we just had a storm come through last night, so it cooled it off.
Yeah. Anyone who says global warming is a hoax and doesn't exist, I contend you to have dealt with any of the shit that we've dealt with for the last week.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you, no, sir, you are a bullshitter and a liar. Global warming exists.
Yes.
I know, because I had to deal with it for the last week here.
Well, and speaking of London, there was another event that happened last weekend. Me being the music guy that I am.
Yeah.
The Taylor Hawkins.
Oh, right.
Tribute concert.
Oh, his son played the drums, and it's like,
he was amazing.
Who was it? Was it Dave Grohl that started?
That started what?
Was it Dave Grohl that started crying? Somebody started.
Yeah.
Not even before the first song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna tune into that, and I just completely forgot to.
Well, and his son has been playing with his friend's band called The Alive.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they opened for the Foo Fighters before the show in Bogota.
Okay.
I haven't had a chance to check them out yet, but supposedly they're supposed to be pretty good.
That's pretty dope.
I mean, if Dave is putting them, to headline for him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal if Dave Grohl's. If you're headlining for fucking anything that Dave Grohl does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl, he has 2 bands right now, but I mean, he's also, the original drummer.
And like 18 others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like he's the original drummer of Nirvana. So, I mean, he's a big deal.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any yet, James. I haven't seen any recently for any more rumors for D23.
Is James finally talking here? All right.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? We are right now. We're talking about the tribute concert in London was it this weekend?
Yeah, this last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, seeing some of the talent they had come out with Supergrass and it was cool to see bands that Taylor loved that not a lot of people even have ever heard of.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Supergrass, I remember listening to them in high school.
Yeah.
And I'm going, wait, whoa, that's a blast from the past. It was interesting to see some bands that I really enjoyed, getting a second wind.
Yeah. No, but okay, let's go. Let's do the D23 real quick. What are we hoping to see that they haven't really announced anything for?
Well, okay, so we talked about this on Tuesday. So for those of you in the chat that weren't here on Tuesday or didn't check out the show on Tuesday, we had a whole list of things that we went down that were like, okay, what are the things that we want to see? I'll just kind of run down the list real quick, and you see if there's any that you kind of like mesh with, or ones that you feel that I don't mention here, right? So we're hoping Black Panther 2 shows off some new footage,
which it sounds like they will be.
Will be, yeah.
We're hoping for a Werewolf by Night final announcement.
Okay.
Some official runs on some MCU directors.
Okay.
A Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special reveal.
Yeah, because I actually, when I was at Hot Topic, like they have all the Funkos out.
Yeah,
already.
and I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that they have the Funkos out already. So it's like, like it. I get it. You guys have the Funkos out, but it's like, show us some footage.
Show some footage,
Right.
or like give us a date.
Right, because it's supposed to be out at the end of this year.
Yeah, it's supposed to be out in December, but we don't know when.
Right. So that's like we're hoping for that. We finally get some news on Deadpool 3.
Right.
So we're hoping. Obviously, I'm hoping for that pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people aside from Deadpool hardcore nerds like me that are hoping that we get some announcement, or even maybe even some footage. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Or just like a quick little like Ryan does like a quick little announcement teaser,
Oh, it'd be funny if they did something like they did with Andrew Garfield and have him out in the audience and come up to the mic.
Oh, yeah.
To do something. That would be funny.
And that would be something Ryan would do too. Like he would just
totally
walk up and just be like, "Hey, I have a question. When is Deadpool 3 coming out?"
In the Deadpool costume.
Exactly. Because they would, there's really good cosplayers out there. So you can imagine that he could be out there and people would think that he's just a cosplayer with like a really good costume.
Right.
But that right there, we get some Thunderbolts cast confirmations.
Yes, I hope we do too.
Let's see. We get some Blade news, so we're hoping that we get something that drops for Blade because they start filming next month.
Right.
Let's see. Casting news for Wonder Man.
Okay.
We kind of figured, okay, well, they've been making all these announcements about Wonder Man.
They haven't announced anybody, right?
No, they've announced one person.
Okay.
What's his name? Ben Kingsley's coming back as Trevor Slattery.
Okay.
So they announced that he's coming back as Trevor Slattery for Wonder Man, but technically they haven't announced Wonder Man. So it's like, all right, you guys made casting news for Wonder Man without announcing Wonder Man. So, we're gonna assume that there's gonna be an official reveal for Wonder Man. So we're hoping all the clips from Comic-Con from SDCC get put online.
Yeah.
So that includes the Ant-Man Quantumania and King the Conqueror thing, the footage from Guardians 3, Secret Invasion reveal, all that stuff. We get a first look at the Marvels.
Okay.
And then the last thing we have on here is any updates for like sequels for Phase 5 stuff, right? So, do we get an announcement that She-Hulk's coming back? Are we going to see more Nick Fury? Do we see anything for Ironheart, Agatha, Coven of Chaos, and Daredevil Born Again? Or any announcements for Daredevil Born Again? Like say that, we're announcing that what's his name? I'm forgetting his name all of a sudden. That they announced that the Punisher is coming back or something like that,
Right. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that they have that they've like made announcements for, but we haven't actually seen anything for. So we're hoping for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, actually, so I posted this just today that Rosario Dawson
Yeah, I saw that.
is open to returning to the MCU as Claire in the new Daredevil series.
Which means that they haven't cast her as Claire yet,
Because
or they haven't at the Swerve.
isn't she doing Ahsoka?
She is doing Ahsoka.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like either that or either that they haven't cast her yet as Claire, or
Scheduling.
or they or it's a Swerve, or she's just like making it like, oh yeah, maybe they should do this, but they already have.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a big possibility that they've already done something on that along those lines.
Oh, everyone's favorite vampire movie is now on Netflix. Morbius.
Morbius, yeah, I saw that. I still haven't watched it. I guess now because it's on a service that I watch, I guess I can watch it.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't gonna go to the theaters to see that.
No, I wasn't gonna waste my money on that.
No.
And then another thing I posted about an hour ago is Tom Hanks teases joining the MCU, and fans are wanting him to play Red Hulk, but Red Hulk is Ross.
Yeah, so he would have
Thaddeus Ross, so he would have to come in as Thaddeus Ross.
Yeah, he would have to come in as General Ross if like he'd be recasted as General Ross. And I mean, that would be cool, right?
It would be.
It would be cool to have Tom Hanks in the MCU, and on top of that, Tom Hanks as General Ross. That would be pretty cool. But I don't know, man. I don't know how Feige feels about that, given that given that he still had he refuses to recast T'Challa.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he doesn't want to recast John Hurt's character. Well, it's not John Hurt. Who is it? Who's the actor that we have phones in front of us, people? General Ross actor William Hurt was close.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know how he feels about recasting William Hurt's character.
Yeah, I mean, I could see maybe Secret Wars as a variant,
and that would be a way around it. That would easily be a way around.
There would be a way around it, and
yeah, same thing. Like that's how I feel. Like with all the multiverse stuff that's happening, that's how you can get a recast T'Challa, and we can have, a new version of a new actor to play T'Challa. Because I honestly don't feel like Chadwick Boseman would. He understood the importance of that character. I don't feel like he would be like, oh yeah, don't recast him because I did such a good job with the character.
Right.
That's a waste of a good character, And he was an actor. He understood that characters get recast, So it's kind of like I don't think he would have been offended that character got recast because he died.
Yeah, no.
As long as the actor that you get to take up the mantle of the role is as good, or I hate to say better than Chadwick Boseman.
That's going to be hard shoes to fill, though.
It is. It's not. It would not be an easy thing to do, and it's not. That wouldn't be a like when I say a better actor. Like I don't feel like there's very many actors that would be on par with Chadwick Boseman.
No,
as far as the way that he portrayed that character.
Yeah.
But as an actor, I'm sure, and as an actor, like as a thespian, the way that the type of actor he was, I'm sure he wouldn't want that role to just go to nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I feel like it's almost offensive to his memory not to recast the role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm struggling to, think of who I would even like
Yeah.
put
That-
in
to me-
in that role.
to me, it would have to be an unknown. I mean, just like Chadwick was kind of like an unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah, an up and coming.
Yeah, like I don't feel like you need to cast somebody who's famous or somebody who is like a
Right.
giant megastar actor. You know, get somebody who is a good actor, you know, or that is an up and coming great actor, and give them the role.
What about Caleb from Stranger Things? Lucas.
Oh, Luke, I don't know.
I'm just thinking of someone off the top of my head, still kind of getting their start.
Right.
And I mean, it really comes down to his acting ability more than anything, you know.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah, sure.
this is one of those situations where, you know, you have big shoes to fill, man. Like you need to, if you're gonna take this role on,
Gotta kill it.
do it. Yeah, you have to kill it.
Yeah, you gotta knock it out of the park.
You have to do as good or better than Chadwick Boseman. And I mean, even with that, like again,
That's
not-
difficult.
yeah, like not to hold anything against him, but he hasn't done anything that proves that he's a good enough character actor to take on that role.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that he's not a good actor. He is. He's a great actor,
Mhm.
right? But just, you know, you're coming to take on a role that, you know, is like we said, there's big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
That is not a role to take lightly at all.
No.
Is that the piece to hang it off of, or
No, it looks like the edge piece.
Yeah, it's the edge of the Batwing.
okay?
No.
Okay, switching over to DC real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We finally have the name of the Joker.
Oh God! Did they name him finally?
They named him in Flashpoint Beyond,
God damn it.
issue 5.
Okay.
I make the argument all the time that we don't need to you know, give characters like the Joker a name.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
him a monster. You know, like keep him
Keep
as a
him unknown.
yeah. We don't need, you know, like this whole idea that so many people have that we have to humanize them or we have to
Right.
you know, give them motivation. Like, no, the Joker is just a psychopathic monster. Let
Yeah,
him
no-
be a psychopath monster.
Like the Killing Joke. I love how they played that
Right.
with what his name was of Joe Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You know?
And the whole idea behind that whole thing was not to, you know, the idea was he's an unreliable narrator, right? Like the whole idea is that he doesn't he doesn't have a real name, like in all reality, you know, like he basically it's the whole idea that he has of himself.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who wants to read issue 5,
Mm-hmm.
but I did post it in the Nerdington post.
Yeah, like I said, it's one of those things where I feel like it's unnecessary.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I don't think the
for
Joker
sure.
name, you know, like just don't ruin the character as he is and the way he is. And
Mhm.
that.
Yeah,
Leave that character the way he is.
yeah, as just this unknown, just monster.
Mm-hmm. He needs to continue to be, you know, an unconsolable, destructive monster.
Mhm.
I-
Well, and then I'll raise the question of which Joker is this?
You know, I guess
Yeah.
that is a fair point. You know,
Because there's 3. There's currently 3 Jokers running around Gotham.
Mhm.
Are they all named the same, or is it just one of them?
well,
You know,
yeah. And that's just more the way that they justify the different personalities that the Joker has.
Right.
Mhm. Oh, so jumping back, I hope they reveal some Loki 2 stuff at D23. Like some sort of footage. Because all we've gotten are these like them at a McDonald's on set. Which I don't know if it's going to be McDonald's in the final cut.
Right.
But they're literally at a McDonald's for what I've seen for a set photo.
Right, because it's like, are they really at McDonald's? Because do they want to do the cross promotion? And but I mean, Disney works with McDonald's a lot, so I've been doing that.
Squints will be back.
Okay.
He had to go take care of something.
By take care of something, he means drop the kids off at the pool. He totally went to go drop the kids off at the pool. He comes back and he's gonna be like, "How'd you know?"
Right. There we go. That's the name of the episode. Dropping the kids off at the pool.
Dropping the kids off at the pool.
Yeah, no, there's I'm not looking forward for this price jump in Legos.
Okay, so I saw the video that you sent me on
TikTok
about like the one kit that I want, probably being the one that's gonna get retired this year, and it's like, fuck, that gives me more reason that I need to go buy it.
Yeah,
because that's one of those kits that I've wanted forever.
Yeah, no. Oh, so I haven't opened mine yet, but I got the Groot.
Oh yeah, that's another one that I want to get.
And what's funny is, so you know how like they have like the height, name, and stuff?
Yeah.
It says, "I am Groot" for everything, and I'm like, yes.
See, I love it when Lego does like little Easter eggs like that.
It's like, thank you for actually like keeping the consistency.
Because you've seen my I am Groot shirt, right?
I think so.
It says I am Groot, and then under behind the quote just says I am Groot.
Oh, nice.
So like, I am Groot. I am Groot.
So I know you got Dave coming back on the show, right?
Yes, sir. Next week he's coming on to promote California Republic.
I'm still waiting for him to start making announcements for Gem State.
So, I mean, because there's already like small announcements for Gem State and whatnot, but
right, which I've got the ones from the cosplay.
Yeah, they typically usually don't make announcements until about a month or two before their shows.
Okay, because he has it on the website as fall is when he's starting to announce stuff.
And mainly it's the reason that he waits so long to make like official announcements is because things can change at the drop of a hat.
Right, which that even happened for Gem State like the day before.
Right. So the whole thing is he doesn't want to make announcements, get everybody all riled up and excited, and then all of a sudden, this person has to drop out 6 weeks before the show.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, I'll wait. He usually will play it close to the chest, and then once we're getting close to the show, then he'll start making like official announcements for everything.
Yeah. I don't know if I can say from the cosplay event.
If it's something that already happened, I'm sure you can. But
okay, so so far who we have is the voice actresses for Suki, Ty Lee, and Toph.
Yes, and she just announced because she's not going to make it to Anna Medford. So she just got on her her Instagram and made an announcement saying that, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make it to the show, but guys, I'll see you all at Gem State Comic Con. So I mean, she made it official that she was going to be there.
Yeah, no. After that, I'm all like, I have Ty Lee and I have Suki. I need to get Toph for Funkos.
And Jessie's pretty awesome, man. We interviewed her at Powerhouse.
Okay.
And yeah, like I said, man, she's a really cool person just in general.
Yeah. I'm actually bringing all 3 of my pops to get signed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, guys, if you have all my anime fans out there and anybody who's going to be at these shows, get your pops ahead of time. They end up getting like surge pricing at the time of the show, and they'll have most of the actors will have like limited runs of their pops so that they can sign. But get your pops ahead of time, guys. Like don't scramble until the last the weekend before. Half of the stuff you can get on Amazon right now.
Oh yeah, I got my Toph one on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm actually thinking about getting another Toph one and painting the hair gray for Korra.
Mm-hmm.
Because she doesn't have one for Korra. Legend of Korra.
Right. And that's the older Toph Beifong when she like after she starts metal bending and everything.
Yeah, when she's out in the forest as the old lady.
Yeah.
You deal with her daughter, or they deal with her daughter. Was it her daughter or her granddaughter that they dealt with?
Daughters.
Yeah, it was her daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like the chief of police, right?
Chief of police, and then one was back. I forget what it's called, but she's like runs all the metal benders,
right,
of the nation of that nation.
I got excited when we interviewed her just because Toph Beifong is one of my favorite characters in that entire show.
Yes.
So when I met her, it was like a big deal because I was like, "Oh my god, you're Toph Beifong! That's so awesome."
I've actually thought about coming up and doing the Boulder line. The Boulder feels conflicted about finding a young blind girl. Sounds to me like you're scared, Boulder.
Because she's like super sassy, and like
she is even to Korra.
Yeah, that and then God, what else? What other? Oh, the melon head stuff.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
No, one Funko I want from Avatar is the cabbage guy, but he's over $100.
Yeah, I saw they came out. My cabbages!
I love though that he is in Korra. My cabbage core.
That dude.
Just as a running joke. I love that guy.
Those are, and like I said, man, the running jokes through that show were great.
They were. So actually, there was supposed to be a 4th season
of Legend of Korra.
Of of Avatar.
Avatar.
Oh,
but they decided to make the movie instead.
Oh, that's right, because they're doing the movie and they're all supposed to be
no, the live action one that we don't talk about.
Oh God, you know what? What really made that whole thing suck was that, like, M. Night Shyamalan just fundamentally did not understand that property.
No.
Like it was like you can tell he was a fan. That's
yes,
things, right? You can tell the dude was a fan of Avatar, right? Mm-hmm. But just a lot of his choices were just like, why, man? You didn't need to do anything that you did.
Mm-hmm.
Like he decided he wanted to separate all the races and make them all, not all, but like he made a lot of them like distinct.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say not all, because he made the Fire Nation Indian, and mostly because he cast Dev Patel.
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I understand the reasoning on that. Like he cast Dev Patel as Zuko,
Mhm.
and it was like, well, I cast this really great martial artist as Zuko, but it's not going to make sense for him to be an Indian kid when everybody else is Japanese. So he ended
Yeah.
up recasting the entire Fire Nation as Indian dudes. They made all the Water Nation people Inuit, which was fine, but except for the two main characters, and they made them white kids.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And them showing Fire Lord Ozai so early in that movie.
yeah, no, you know what? I don't remember half of that movie because I was already upset with a lot of that stuff. Like
Mhm.
like
I
um,
I
Unc-
never checked it out. Is it worth seeing?
No.
no, it's terrible, dude. Like Uncle Iroh was way too serious. The guy who played Uncle Iroh was a great actor, right? But the thing is,
Yeah.
again, he was way too serious. Like everything that he did was just it was like, he had no fun with the character, and like
Mhm.
that playfulness is what makes you love Uncle Iroh.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like he values tea over everything else, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like okay, you don't really have like this playfulness that Uncle Iroh has.
Yeah.
Like okay, well that character's ruined.
Yeah.
Which
Like it just it's a lot of the execution was bad, and yeah, man, it just
which speaking of Uncle Iroh, with this adult Endgame series or movie that we're getting,
mhm.
um, we're gonna have to come to the realization we're gonna have to see Iroh die,
Iroh's already dead.
but they didn't show it. In Korra, yes, he's dead,
No,
but with Avatar, he never
Iroh,
died.
Iroh was dead in Avatar. I thought he died.
No,
Yeah, because I remember Aang seeing him in the afterlife.
I guess I have to rewatch it.
Yeah, there was a scene where after he dies, Aang communes with him in not the afterlife, but
Spirit World.
the spirit world, and he has like a whole conversation with him because
Huh.
that was like the first time Aang actually meets Uncle Iroh was in the spirit.
Okay. Because I remember with Tales of Ba Sing saying, he's not dead, and that's like season 3.
Oh no, it's fourth season. It's like late in the show when he dies. He doesn't. He dies way later on, dude. Like he doesn't die early on in the show.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's been a hot minute since I've watched the series.
Yeah, but no, Iroh is dead by the end of the series,
Okay.
and Aang never actually like meets Iroh until after he's dead because he meets him in the spirit world.
Okay.
Because I remember he meets him in a tea garden, and he's like telling him to drink tea with him, and he sits there, and they have like these conversations, and Iroh in the spirit world like also helps him control control himself in the avatar state.
Okay.
Yeah, I do remember that now.
Yeah, like Iroh helped him control himself while he was in the
He must die then in the final in the battle with Ozai. Because I
right,
remember we saw him in Bossy Sang with the White Lotus.
right.
Mhm.
And I remember that too. Like there was the whole thing with him when they find out that he was a part of the White Lotus.
Right, because the Aang gang minus Aang meet him
Mm-hmm.
in Bossy Sang.
Bossing say?
Yeah. Because Boomy just cuts him off.
Oh, King Boomy.
I love that Aang named one of his children Boomy.
Yeah. Because they were like best friends when they were kids.
Uh-huh.
And it's hella funny when you realize who Boomy is,
Right.
in the show, and just that, like, this old psychopath old man is Aang's best friend.
Yes. But okay, let's talk about the like emotional damage to the Fire Nation with Toph.
Emotional damage.
Because, she just comes busting through the door and becomes this metal armor man,
Mm-hmm.
which no one knows metal bending exists because Toph invented it.
Toph invented metal bending, yeah.
And so just these Fire Nation troopers just see this metal monster like, what the hell?
Toph just walks in, just like, "What's up, bitches?" I actually kind of want to get a recording of Jesse saying, "Sup, bitches."
Yes. Yeah, I can't wait. I wish I could come to some of the other cons put on by Dave, but life has just like thrown me 5 curveballs. So maybe in the future I'll make it out to one of the other shows, Phil.
Oh man, you would have a blast at all the other shows that we do.
So, but I can't wait to hang out with you guys on April 1st and 2nd.
Yeah.
Especially since I get to come back in the green room with you guys.
Yeah.
Get your forever passes. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Yes, sir. Greg, you got any fun stuff happening?
Let's see. I was supposed to be going to Colorado Festival of Horror this weekend, but not going to be able to make it. So, I was trying to see who was there this year. I know a couple of people that are on the board for it. And I'm going to try and pitch to them some design work.
Nice.
So hopefully next year I will be doing the like programs and stuff like that.
What side this side?
Yeah, I had to take off the wig.
I mean, I assumed at some point. Oh, look at this! Look at that! Look at that hat! Oh my god! That is a sexy hat, sir.
Thank you.
Very, very, very sexy hat. I enjoy the look of that hat, sir.
What's actually funny is currently with how my haircut is, here in a few days, I'm going to look like Joseph Quinn. Once my facial hair starts growing back, I literally look like Joseph Quinn.
I dig it. I look like no one famous.
Yeah, I don't even.
I look like some dude who has a mediocre podcast. That's what I look like.
I want to say this, Phil. I'm kind of glad we switched to this Tuesday-Thursday schedule.
Oh, yeah?
Because it fits right between hockey coming up for me.
Nice.
Because we have hockey Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays.
I'm glad that works out.
So it's just right there, nestled nicely.
Yeah, we like I said, we had to change up a couple of scheduling things because James is a father.
Mm-hmm.
and when you're a father of 3,
Tiny
and,
Terrors.
and those kids are very active children,
Mhm.
as in they play a lot of sports.
Yeah.
And dad has to take them to sports, and dad has to hang out at gymnastics with them and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You kind of don't have time to do a podcast anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
No, I was busy in high school. I did marching band, so
So the idea is that if I can accommodate, and we can keep James on the show, then I'll do it.
yeah. I was gonna say, Phil, one thing I've thought about with these hats is I have a Hamilton hat that has a ham on the front, and then on the back around the little notch there,
Mhm.
open hole, it says Hamilton. So I was just thinking maybe have the DN still, and then on the around the back distance nerding, so you can kind of see either from the front view or back view.
Yeah,
Just a thought.
that would be nice. The only problem with that is
It's another hit and
it's
more expensive.
it's
Yeah.
way more expensive to add more stuff. Like that's why our hats are so simple.
Yeah,
is
I
because,
mean, I just
yeah.
thought I'd pitch out the idea.
Yeah, no, trust me. There's so many ideas I have that I would love to do, but it's like, like just the more stuff we do to it, the more expensive it is.
Yeah, I get that.
Maybe one day when we are not,
Poor.
when we're not poor. Because as of right now, all this comes out of my pocket, so it's like,
Yeah.
that's why we push for tacos so much.
Yeah. And then for all those who weren't here Tuesday, next week on Friday, Lucharillas,
Yes,
the site goes live.
yes. Oh, I'm so excited for Lucharillas, man. I want that shirt, like the Distance Nerdorilla shirt.
Same. Yeah, I saw when they first posted, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that is so clean.
Yeah, that Nerdorilla shirt looks so dope. Shout outs to Eric and
Yes.
Luis.
Yeah.
Did they say a time yet, or is it just
I think it's just that morning.
that morning? Okay.
Here, let me hop on Instagram real quick to double check.
Yeah,
Here we are. Launching the site. The Lucharillas site is finally launching Friday, September 16th at 3 p.m.
Oh, so at 3. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very excited for what this Batwing is starting to become.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I literally walked past the Pattinson Batmobile and I saw it was 100. I'm like, oh, that's a little out of my price range right now.
That's sitting on the shelf right behind this Batwing right now. It's on the other side of the camera.
Yeah, I know. I was following.
Yeah,
that build.
That Batmobile, it was a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. Because I was like, oh yeah,
because it's Technic build.
Yeah, exactly why.
Which cool. Technic builds are just dope because of all the moving parts.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because when you drive it, so the V8 itself, the pistons move and everything like that, but then the fire comes out of the back, and it's like it looks so dope.
Yeah, no, I have the one for Dom's Charger.
Oh yeah, Tyler has that one.
And I know the Pistons move on that as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, Tyler and his dad built that one.
Okay.
That one's pretty cool. And I've said this on the show before, but like I think about like, you know, the master builders that come up with like building these things,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I actually saw one that's in like the creative works or whatever it's called to
Mhm.
try to become an actual set for Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, nice.
I'll refind it on TikTok and send it and at you guys so you can
Okay.
see it.
Yeah. Because like I said, the master builders that build this stuff, that come up with this stuff, like, you know, like, dude, somebody came up with all of this,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like it looks so cool, man. Like, you know, all
Yeah.
the precision in getting all these pieces together where they fit just perfectly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've even watched some short videos on like how people become master builders,
Oh yeah.
and it's crazy. Like
Well,
what they have to do to like even qualify for an interview.
Right.
yeah.
Like I said, like it's insane the stuff that these guys come up with. You know?
Mhm.
Well, and then technology has helped now
Yeah.
Mhm.
because there's softwares for them that they can just build these Lego sets on the computer
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
and tweak them and design them on the computer, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, like I said, this stuff is insane, man. The stuff that they come up with is just ridiculous.
It is. Like I can't wait to see what other Marvel ones are coming out down the line.
Yeah, a lot of the Marvel ones that come out are ridiculous. Like this Black Panther bust you just talked about. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Or even the Bowser one they did for San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, dude, and you saw the mini one, right? The one that you can buy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one you could buy and the life-size version.
yeah. The life size version was ridiculous. The one that they had at SDCC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane. Stuff is, yeah, I mean, like it's interesting, but then also like, you know, like I love doing this. Like I said, I was kind of upset that I wasn't going to be able to do a build this week.
Uh-huh.
Until at the last second, we had to reset our entire schedule,
Right.
and it was basically like, oh, okay, well, since we're not doing this, then you know, I get to do a build again this week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, but then I was looking at our future schedule, and in November, you know, we're gonna be missing shows again because Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Right.
But you know, again, that 100% nobody is gonna watch watch one of these shows on Thanksgiving. Everybody's with family.
Yeah. Yeah, no, what's actually funny about my work with hockey, they released all the home games and I'm putting them in the calendar. I'm like, oh look, one's on April 1st. I guess I'm not working that day. Because our call time for that is 5:55. And Comic-Con gets done at 5. I'm like, no. I will be drenched in sweat that day.
I'm drenched in sweat every day, so I know how you feel.
Yeah.
No, what's really cute is one of my friends got me a Stranger Things shirt that's like striped with a little cute Demogorgon and a little Demogorgon plush.
Oh, that's adorable.
So I was thinking, you know, one of the days I would wear that
Mhm.
and just carry him around.
Yeah, you should totally do that. I 100% endorse this message.
It'll probably, yeah. I don't know which day I'm doing Eddie, and because obviously I'm doing Eddie.
Yeah, we would expect nothing less than
Yeah.
you doing a Eddie cosplay.
I'm gonna say this is different. You know, having done the other show
Oh yeah,
and doing this, just the dynamics is just
Yeah.
different.
Sure.
we're also not like normally we're interviewing somebody right now, right? But again,
Right.
you know, we weren't even supposed to have this show this week, so it's kind of like, you know, I couldn't get anybody at the last second.
Well, you got me.
We did get you on, and that is just good. You know, like we do have you on the show here this week, and it helps me because you know I would have had to do this by myself.
Yeah.
Well, aside from Greg being here too.
Yeah.
Right.
And me by myself building Lego, not exactly. I don't know. I wouldn't see it as entertaining unless I've got like people in the chat that are AMAing me, right? But
Yeah.
you know, we don't
Right.
have an AMA happening right now because there's only 2 people in the chat. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, the last person who messaged was James.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. And that's been almost an hour ago.
Yeah.
Because he's probably hanging out with his kids right now.
Yep.
Hmm.
No, what's funny is I've actually nicknamed my bus that my Eddie wig sits on Steve. Because I kind of like the nose has like a date in it,
Oh,
and there's just kind of little like scuff marks all around it.
Harrington, what are you doing?
Oh, speaking of Stranger Things, the Duffer Brothers this week on Twitter.
Oh, I've missed it all. What have they said on Twitter?
Okay, so I want to get specific dates if I can. Duffer Brothers.
You know, what did the Duffer Brothers say? They officially announced that they are going to be the series runners and showrunners for all of DC.
So 2 days ago, they tweeted out, "Should we kill Steve?" And then just yesterday, they're all like, "He's dead." And I know that's just probably a massive troll.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh gosh.
You know how pissed off people are going to be? Why did you kill off Steve?
Well, what's really interesting, so there was 206 replies to the "Should we kill Steve?"
Mhm.
And there's only 27 on the one that says he's dead.
Because they know he's trolling at that point.
Yeah.
They know they're trolling. Like, yeah, they're not killing off Steve. But then, you know what's funny is they're trolling, but they're probably going to kill off Steve.
Yeah. And then another one from a day ago. Eddie, Steve, and Billy would have been a power throuple.
100%. I've been saying that, though. They 100% would have been a power throuple.
So just after we were doing the Stranger Things review, the second part, I watched a TikTok that said Dacre actually asked for his character to be killed off.
Really?
Yeah. I thought that was a shock because they had a little compilation of people who asked for one of their characters to be killed off something. Oh,
Got all the smooth edges now.
dang.
How much time? What time is it right now?
We are at 8 or 7:32.
I got enough time to at least start it. Let's do this.
Start the cockpit.
Is it the cockpit? Doesn't look like it's really the cockpit. It's more it's like building up more of the Batwing, and
Okay.
it's also, I forgot his name, but the Joker's henchman from that movie.
Okay.
Do they have a weight on that thing?
There is. It's probably on the website.
I'm sure it is.
Oh, look at this. So it actually has because there's like a whole thing on here that's like the facts about the Batwing itself. Right? Max speed 1,406 miles per hour.
Dang.
Cruising speed is 796 miles per hour. The length, it's 18 foot and 4 inches. 6 feet high with landing gear. The wingspan is 21 feet, 0.4 inches. It's got 2 twin turbo fan engines in the engines for engines themselves. And then the weapons, 2 side mounted miniguns and 4 wing mounted missile launchers.
Oh, there we go. There's the little plate.
I'm not sure how much.
It doesn't. What I'm looking at, I'm not seeing any weight here on the website.
Okay. I'm just wondering because even with what you have built.
Oh yeah, I mean this thing is pretty heavy, man.
Yeah.
I'd probably say roughly around 10 pounds, maybe, by the end of it.
Yeah, I can see that. Huh?
I don't feel like the box weighed that much.
I'm just giving a rough estimate. Oh, it was funny. I was again watching TikTok, and they had Pure Imagination playing over it. And so I took the liberty of reminding myself when that movie came out. You know, Eddie was watching that movie on drugs.
Probably.
Because it came out in 71.
71.
So you know Eddie was.
Road of pure imagination.
Oh, what are your guys' thoughts on Timothy Chalamet playing a young version
of who?
Of Willy Wonka.
Oh, you know what? I'm not upset with Timothy Chalamet playing Willy Wonka at all. I think he's a great actor, man. Like the dude has potential to be like one of the greats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his performance in Dune like solidified that for me.
Yeah, no, like I you know, when it was first announced, those few pictures of him, he really looks like a young Gene Wilder.
Kind of does.
With that top hat on, and his curly hair.
Gene Wilder, rest in peace.
Man, people are just dropping like flies.
You lose, sir.
Good day.
Good day, sir.
Mr. Wonka, here.
We say, you drank a fizzy, bubbly drink, which now the ceiling has to be washed
and sterilized.
God, he was so intense in that role.
I still love that of the theory that's Fred. Was it Fred or George who died in Harry Potter? I always forget.
Oh.
That's why everything's cut in half.
Oh God.
I still love that fan theory. of it's the Weasley twin that didn't die.
That would be great if you know J.K. Rowling didn't write that story years after Roald Dahl.
I know, but still, just the thought of it is hilarious. But you could see it because he has everything cut in half in his office.
God, that would be funny if somebody just like went and confirmed that.
Right.
You know, it was like, yeah, so J.K. Rowling just got with the estate of Roald Dahl. And, they agreed that that Willy Wonka is a Weasley. Too bad that that the parent story in the new Willy Wonka movie was ripped straight from the book.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, yeah, so his dad was a dentist. Where I mean, it would be funny if they like, you know, found a way to make that work, but remember their dad, he didn't know what a dentist was.
Yeah.
Remember he asks Hermione, what is it that your parents do? They're dentists. And what do dentists do?
Oh, right. Oh.
That's what completely that kills that theory is that
Yeah.
is that the Weasley dad didn't know what dentists were, and you know, based on like, you know, story fact that was like, you know, source material written, that Willy Wonka's father was a dentist, and that's why he became a chocolatier.
Yeah.
Because it was almost like a fuck you to his dad.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're a dentist and you're you're an authoritarian fascist when it comes to teeth. I am going to rot all the teeth in the world with candy.
Yeah. Except mine.
Yeah. I love that his teeth were like ultra shiny fucking white.
Right.
But what did he say in the movie? He goes, "You haven't been flossing."
Yeah.
Yay.
So, reissue of Spider-Man. Let's talk about that real quick.
Oh, have you went to go see it, right?
I saw it Sunday.
Okay, so what are the new scenes that were added to it?
So you remember how there was talks about Tom Holland's brother was in it, and then they cut him?
Yeah.
They added that scene back in. There's a new Daredevil scene with Happy.
Okay.
Is
he Daredevil or is he?
He's Matt.
He's still Matt. Okay.
He's still Matt. Yeah, no, he did no actual Daredevil.
It'd be great if he was in the Daredevil costume.
Oh, it would have been.
Yeah.
Just at some point.
Yeah, I understand why you wouldn't have him in the costume.
Yeah. Just some other like stuff like the elevator scene going up to Happy's place. Of all of them in the elevator. Of all the villains and Aunt May and Peter.
Right.
That was added back in. They obviously have a new end credit scene.
Okay, so there's a whole new credit scene in it?
Because the last one was the trailer for Multiverse of Madness.
Right.
So they took that out and put one in of Betty basically signing off because it's her senior year.
Okay.
And I don't there's more that was added, but like I couldn't tell.
Okay, so we got a little more Betty Brant. We got
I think there was more scenes. Oh, that's what it was. There's there was more dialogue between Toby and Andrew.
Oh, nice.
They're at the Statue of Liberty before they're all talking about their villains and stuff. The funniest line was, "I want to get your number after all this." Andrew said that to Toby, so we can all hang out again sometime.
Go hang out again sometime. Yeah, I like that.
That's all I can think of that was added.
What's funny is I can see, I can hear Tobey Maguire and his little raspiness in his voice, right? Like, you know, hey, we should all hang out sometime. Yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah. And then before the movie started was kind of like a Zoom call between the three of them.
Okay.
Talking about some stuff, and they finally said "I love you" to Andrew.
Oh, because he was the third Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, because remember in the movie, he's all like, "I love you guys," and they say nothing.
Oh yeah,
back to him.
Right.
They all wanted to on set,
but they just didn't.
They couldn't because it wasn't the line of the movie.
Oh, gotcha. They were all just like, we wanted to say "I love you" back, but like the line, we had to stick to the lines. Which I mean, yeah. That's not 100% true. We know that there are usually takes where there's ad-libbing that happens, but
yeah. Oh man, watching that the documentary of Obi-Wan.
Oh, I'm watching that tonight for sure.
That is amazing. Especially with Palpatine. They have a little bit of Palpatine.
Yeah, because there's the one scene with Palpatine.
Yeah.
When Palpatine is asking Vader if he's okay.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm gonna let you know that it starts the credits and then like it goes into what was it? The Star Wars con thing. I forget the name.
Oh, Celebration?
Yeah, Star Wars Celebration. Of them talking about it and stuff.
Okay, that's kind of cool because there was like that whole thing with Star Wars Celebration where they announced everything and everybody was all
and they actually had some of the fans talking in it as well, and then Ewan and Hayden. There we are.
The Joker's henchman with his boombox.
I don't think they ever had a name.
No, he does. He has a name.
It does. Okay.
I don't.
Oh, remember. Right, because it's one of the main ones.
Yeah, Greg, you remember this dude, right, with the boombox?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now I remember. Yeah.
And then again, I got Michael Keaton right here.
Mm-hmm. And then we're just waiting for Mark Hamill. Not Mark Hamill.
No.
Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson. He'll be later on down the line on this.
And there's a henchman in there too, isn't there?
That's what I'm saying.
The one you just showed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Do you remember what his henchman's name was?
No, I don't think they had names.
No, the henchman had a name. His main henchman had a name. Henchman. Bob the Goon.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's the only henchman with a name.
Yeah, his name was Bob.
Because I remember they're doing the spray painting and he directly talks to Bob.
Right.
Yep. Now I remember that.
And calls him by his name.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
I know. So I was like, no, his name was Bob. That's what it was. All right, so now I'm gonna start popping this stuff on here. All right, so I'm going on this side. Hold on 1 second.
Jeez.
It's massive.
Yeah.
It's so big, and it's hard to like figure out where things on this fucking giant monster of a ship go.
Right.
I'm still sad they canceled DC fandom.
Yeah.
Did they give reasoning why they canceled it, or?
Probably budget cost.
It's probably budget, but they were saying because they're doing announcements at regular cons now that cons are opening up again, but they didn't announce anything at any of the cons.
Yeah.
No, because we just got another trailer for Black Adam today.
Right.
Oh, I also saw that James posted that there's finally a trailer for Glass Onion.
Oh, is there? I gotta go look at that. Did he post it in the
in Nerdington Post?
Okay, I gotta watch that because that's one of those anticipated ones I've been waiting on.
Yeah, I watched that just before the show.
Okay, so question: does it look as good as the first movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because that's really what matters in all this is that it looks as good as the first movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, seeing as how I know Leslie more from theater, he's changed. I did not recognize Leslie Odom Jr.
Oh yeah, Leslie Odom Jr. Dude, he
has a beard in this movie.
Oh wow, now, he's got a lot of good roles, man.
Oh, I hope. I know this isn't Marvel related, but I hope we get something about Little Mermaid.
Oh, dude, we can talk anything nerdy, man.
The live action Little Mermaid that Lynn has wrote all the music for,
right?
And that Daveed Diggs is going to be in.
They finished principal photography on that, so we should be seeing something for that.
Okay, yeah, I hope we get a trailer for that. Oh, also Disney Plus Day, there's a little Andor like preview or something.
Okay.
Let's see. I want to get it right, so I'm gonna look this up. Here it is. It's a special look, is what it is.
Yeah, that's something
that comes out later this month.
Right.
Definitely something I've been waiting on because I mean, Andor looks better and better every time. Every time we see more of it.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely interested in seeing in Andor.
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet, but what are your guys' thoughts on Pinocchio that just dropped today? Based off trailers.
I wouldn't say that I'm afraid of what it's gonna be, but it's like, it looks interesting. It's obviously not gonna be. It's based on the Disney version of it, so it's not gonna be the original, Hans
right.
or not the Hans.
Right.
Hans Christian Andersen didn't do that story. But the Italian fable that it was that's based on.
Right.
But yeah, I'm interested in seeing what they do with this.
I thought it was interesting that they basically just literally ripped Pinocchio from 2D and put him in 3D without changing him a whole lot.
He looks exactly the same, man.
He does.
That's why Jackie was asking me if it was an animated movie, and I was like, no, it's live action.
Yeah.
She was like, he looks so animated.
He does. I just finished watching Elvis. Speaking of a Tom Hanks movie.
Was Tom Hanks in Elvis?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
He's Colonel Parker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't
I kind of recognized him off his voice.
I did not know that he was in that movie.
Is it bad that I can only see Dacre as Billy, and like any other movie he's in, he's just a different version of Billy? Because Dacre was also in Elvis.
Who does he play?
Like one of the guys trying to get him away from Colonel Parker.
Mhm.
I don't remember his name. But like literally, it looks like Billy, just with a shorter haircut and in a suit.
That's funny.
Because when he came on screen, I'm like, is that Dacre? And then I went to IMDb. It's like, oh, I guess that is.
It's the same thing when I saw when we went to go when we saw Infinity War, right?
Uh-huh.
And the scene when they go to Never Delir,
Uh-huh.
it's like the theater goes completely silent, right? And we're just sitting there, and you just start hearing, the voice, right?
Right.
And then you see him pop up on screen, and you just, again, dead silence. This guy just in the back of the theater. Is that Dinklage?
I do that all the time with movies. I'm all like, is that who I think it is?
No, but like he yells it like super loud, and it's like dead silent. So it was like stupid funny, right? He's like, "Is that Dinklage?"
So like I've seen Rocket Man,
Mhm.
and so watching Eternals, I'm like, is that who I think it is? With Icarus,
Oh yeah.
because that was Elton's old manager
Right.
/ lover in Rocket Man. I love the memes going around that everyone thinks that's Sebastian Stan
In what? In
Eternals.
Oh yeah. Definitely not Sebastian Stan.
It's like, no, that's not Sebastian.
That's Game of Thrones, man. God damn it. I forgot his name already.
I'm looking it up. Richard Madden.
Richard Madden. Great actor.
He is. I still love that Joe was in Game of Thrones.
I will never forget that dude screaming that out in the theater.
Yeah.
Is that Dinklage?
No, I also still love No Way Home. Just the theater reaction when Andrew showed up, and then Toby. But I still love how Tom Holland, being Tom Holland, gave Andrew away in an interview.
Right.
Because, they were talking about the scene of Zendaya falling. And Tom's like, oh, yeah, no, I wasn't there. It's like, Tom, what the hell, man?
That's why he gets in so much trouble, though.
Him and what's his name? Hulk.
Oh yeah. God, he gets in a bunch of trouble too all the time.
Yeah, no, I love the clip of Benedict
telling them
shushing them.
That's fun stuff. Oh, we are coming up on time.
We are. I was just about to say that. We got about 3 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I just noticed where we were at in time right now. So, all right, let me finish a couple more pieces here, and then we will start making our way out. for the day, so I can go watch a whole bunch of Disney Plus stuff.
Yeah, no, I gotta go finish what I'm wanting to watch.
I don't know if I'm going to make it to midnight to see Cobra Kai. I may just have to watch it tomorrow.
You guys are lucky it's midnight for you guys for when Cobra Kai comes out.
Like, I'm probably gonna watch that tomorrow because I've got to be up stupid early for work. So
yeah,
I'm
off.
So.
What happened now?
Sorry, Loungefly just announced a Dr. Finkelstein bag.
Dr. Finkelstein bag?
Yeah, for Comic-Con.
Okay.
So there's a hinge to open up to show his brain.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh,
that's hella cool.
Man. If Loungeflies weren't so expensive.
Man, and our friend of the show, Rob with Capitola Comic-Con, he's got a whole thing with Loungefly now.
Dang.
Yeah, his Comic-Con has a deal with Loungefly now.
Uh-huh.
They're selling a whole bunch of like exclusives at Capitola Comic-Con next year.
Dang. Yeah, there's a one with Zero, and it's like a kind of clear-ish pop that comes with the Loungefly bag.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I saw Dave posted on Labor Day about that Killua Funko, and I'm like, oh, I need to get down there and see how much that is. Because that's one I was wanting. Because I got the box lunch exclusive that was just released of him with the yo-yos. So.
All right, almost done here.
All right.
Someone's like, I don't want to stop, but I have to.
Yeah.
I don't have a choice in the matter.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm building all kinds of greatness here.
Yeah, no, I just recently acquired a Funko of a character they have out for Oogie Boogie Bash.
Nice.
Which I have him right here, so when we do the dance party, you'll see him.
Yeah. Actually, I have a stopping point on the next page, so I'm just gonna get to this next piece right here, and then we'll call it a night.
Okay.
Alrighty.
That actually is kind of cool because I get over here and there's like a whole stopping point. Like, oh, sweet. All right.
Sweet. That's always good.
Yeah. So it's gonna make it easier for me to pick it back up next week.
Yeah.
Okay. So this.
Yeah. No. Seeing some of the stuff for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Oh. It just looks amazing. I'm wanting to go one of these years. Which I'm actually surprised they didn't have a Stranger Things maze or house this year.
Oh man, there's God, it would have been cool if you could have made it to San Francisco at some point. But there is a Stranger Things.
I know. I keep seeing it pop up everywhere. I'm like, no.
There's like a whole Stranger Things pop up here in the city.
Yeah, I keep seeing it.
It's pretty rad.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through Facebook or Instagram and still like, hey, here's the pop up experience. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. It's pretty rad, man.
Yeah, especially since they got Skeeps Ahoy and Surfer Boy Pizza there at the end. I've watched a few TikToks of like people showing like the end, kind of like gift shop, food court area.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
The only thing is like you have to have like you have to reserve it like months in advance.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, didn't they also do one for the previous season?
I'm not sure.
I thought I saw some like a pop up somewhere for the third season. Oh, I've seen this really cute picture of Alexi with his slushy and Gayton wearing glasses, looking like Alexi.
That's pretty funny.
I'm all like, oh look, it's Alexi's kid.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Gaten Matarazzo.
Right? New character. Now he has to play two.
Right.
I mean, he is everybody's favorite character on that show. There's
Yes.
There's that. Yeah.
I mean, if he's not your favorite character, then what's wrong with you? But he's my favorite character. So.
Yeah, no, I'm still on the hunt of the GameStop exclusive of him where he's holding the D20.
Nice.
I still don't have him yet, and I've continuously looked at GameStops.
Mm.
I might just have to order them online.
I'm just rearranging this stuff so it's not like on the edge of my table like it's been.
So you don't have like 50 pieces go missing.
Exactly. All right, let me show you guys what we got.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Food on the edges right there. We're getting pieces of the cockpit in here on the inside, like on the gray pieces right there. There's like instrument panels now.
Okay.
Ooh.
And Phil breaks it.
I was holding onto a corner and the whole thing just kind of came apart.
So Phil, are you gonna put this one on top of the truck?
Absolutely. Not fine.
It'll take off, right?
Yeah,
It
it'll fly. It's a glider, so it'll fly.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead.
Into a million pieces.
Yes.
So let me go ahead and switch cameras here. I apologize. You guys see my back.
Oh no.
Oh no. Where's my camera settings? Right there.
Third thing to the left.
You know what? None of that. Okay. None of that. Okay. Well,
Hey, I could have said something else.
God, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys had fun. I had a whole bunch of fun. Big thanks to my boy Cam, the DM, in the building. Cam, let everybody know what you're up to and where they can find you. Give me your.
What I'm up to, not a whole lot. You can find me, of course, in the Nerdington Post. Instagram is underscore Cam Smith _0. Like I said, as always, catch me in the Nerdington Post.
All right, that's where we're gonna leave that there. Just like as I'm finishing up writing it there, so it's like there we go. Everybody, you can see it right there. _ Cam Smith _0
on Instagram. I've got a few other socials that aren't the same, but
right.
If you want to find them, just shoot me a DM.
There we go. And of course, my boy, my man, Senor Squints. Let everybody know where they can find you.
All right. You can find me on Instagram at either Sling Sawdust or at Cuts and Chaos. Cuts and Chaos is got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Working hard on getting that launched. So
Awesome. Anything coming up? Any big news to let the people know?
I'm going to be booking a show or a live stream with Jim Madison, who is a concert poster artist. And he does like a lot of collage work and stuff like that. But he's a mentor and friend of mine. Really, really awesome art. If you have a chance to check it out, you can find him on Instagram at Jim H. Madison.
Awesome. And ladies and gentlemen, you all know me. I am your boy, Young Phil. Distance Nerding. You can find us on all the places that social media exists. If it's a social media site, we are there. Catch us at Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook Live, Instagram. I said Instagram, OnlyFans, GeoCities, MySpace, socialmedia.com, all those.
Live Journal.
What was that?
Live Journal.
Okay, blog.com. All
Nintendo DS chat room.
Aimbot. Okay, Blogspot. Yeah, no, we're gonna Aimbot. We're gonna if you can find us on AIM. All right. Yahoo Messenger.
AOL.com.
AOL.com. MSN.com. Okay, you can find us on Netscape Navigator. Hotmail. You can find us on Netscape Navigator. Okay. All at Distance Nerding. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that we have changed our times. So, just be on the lookout for our shows. Mondays, the new thing, I will be on Twitch streaming Cyberpunk 2077 from noon to 4 o'clock. Come in, AMA my ass. Just come in there and ask me anything, right? Don't care what it is. I will either answer it or make fun of you for it. So there we go. The other things on Tuesdays.
No, we'll just make fun of you.
Exactly, right? on Tuesdays, we now have the download with myself and my man, Jamez 5000. And then, of course, the show you're watching right now, Thursdays. The build is now on Thursdays. So come and catch us this upcoming week. This next week right here, we've got my man, Dave Hayworth from Colossus Grow Entertainment coming on. We're going to be talking some California Republic Comic-Con. All the guests that we have there, all the amenities and all the exclusives. Because remember, every time you go to a Colossus Grow show, there is an exclusive at every show. So gives you guys a reason to travel the country and go to every Colossus Grow show, right? So, guys,
and buy the Forever Pass.
Buy the Forever Pass. Get yourself
buy it.
Get yourself a Forever Pass. Now, guys, our next event coming up is Project Wish Upon a Star Heroes Fest in Fresno, and it is a great cause. It is a amazing organization. They do the royalty for a day treatment for pediatric patients. It's kids with long-term illnesses, and they're able to go to these cons and basically be a king for a day. We usually get them but they usually get them one-on-one experiences with celebrities. The foundation was founded with Stan Lee, so I mean it's pretty big deal, right? Guys, always support them. Go to pwuas.org and make a donation to Project Wish Upon a Star. Again, great organization, guys. And maybe I might do a charity stream on Monday too. Just have people donate for them because they deserve it. But we will be there at Heroes Fest on September 17th, guys. So
no, James, no.
To Young Wongers?
It has to do with this recent episode.
Okay, he wants to be
of She-Hulk.
I will be watching that soon. So, Jamez 5000, we are out of the building. It is time for the dance party, gents. So that being said, let's make sure I'm on the right place. Oh, that was the wrong one. Let's go with this.
Ow.
All right, I want to see what Cam's got. Cam, up in the building. Love it.
Distance nerding.
Sweet Tooth?
It is Jumbo
Oh, okay.
from Killer Clowns.
Are you going to get the game?
I might. It looks dope.
It looks so good, right?
They actually got a house out at HHN Hollywood.
It only works for B-list crap movies like Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes.
Oh, guys! I'll see you on Monday.